Okay. 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 Come on. Alright, where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Making my way downtown in a hospital hallway. Dun 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 dun. Dang, you got down quick. Is this Bubba? Bubba dee dee dubba? What's he doing? Looks like he's got something ramming, ramming his booty. He's slugging, dude. Don't move. Stop crawling. Can't believe y'all letting him slug. I'm saving. I'm carrying. I'm carrying with this big old slong weighing my body down. The 10-inch penis is going right. And one of these nurses. Alright, let me stop. We are in a hospital, and some nurses can be very freaky, so maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not. By the way, I don't know if I said this, but this is 18 or plus only. Well, in my book, 21 plus only. If you can't buy me a drink, I don't want you. Alright. I just had to make an announcement. Disclaimer, if you're under 21 years old, leave. No, I'm just kidding. For real, I don't want to get sued. I don't want a parent to be like, my son has a bad potty mouth because he watched so and so on. My son learned how to tell a girl she's a she's a hoe because he watched Final Whisper. No, I'm just kidding. I'm suing you. Now my son knows where the slong is. And a hot wife is. Hey, there's parents out there like that, bro. They blame their kids' action on the other people's. He watched his streamer, and I wasn't monitoring his phone, so it's the streamer's fault. I'm sorry, man. Your kid, look. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I love kids and all, but ain't no way I'm gonna be playing GTA 5 or something and have no little squeaker in my ear telling me my mom's a whore. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't care how old that kid is. My mom's a whore? Alright, well your mom's a bigger whore. How about that? Go tell you, put your mom on the mic. Ain't no way I'm gonna let no kid disrespect me, bro. Now I know freaking mic. I don't care how old you are. I love kids, man. You ain't gonna disrespect me. It's a video game. You shouldn't be playing this game anyways, bro. Rated M for mature. I'm sorry, bro. Sorry. Kids should not be on rated M for mature video games. They should not be on freaking some of these apps because there's some predators out there. Bad. They should not be on freaking TikTok. They should not be on YouTube. Sorry. Snapchat especially. Where are you going? Get back on the gym, boy. I didn't say you can leave. Get back on the gym, boy. I want you to dig me down. Hey, let me get a picture of you. Yeah. Bubba looking like Brock Lesnar over here. He's running. He's drunk. Wow. He's got pain. Rest. I might be dead here. I'm gonna try to see if I can loop it anyways. That's the way I want to make him to go. I couldn't even see. Oh my god. I don't know what that was. That's not gonna work. You want to take over? All right, take over. The other teammate's not doing nothing. That's impressive. Has Gears of Gaming even touched a gen? I haven't seen that guy do nothing. Where is he even at? Yo, he's literally not doing nothing. Oh my god. That good of a chase, nothing got done? There's just no way. Oh, he's in chase, isn't he? That's the one that was in chase. Which one was in chase? Which one took over? I want to say it was the other guy, but... Yeah, he's in chase. I had agreed for it, but I just had to. The other guy's got a plot twist. The killer's probably confused. He's like, well, how'd he get up? Pain res. Oh, he got Deerstalker? Pain res. Lift the pursuit of pain res, Deerstalker, and barbecue. There's no way he played like that, dude. This is no way. I get it, he wasn't very good, but dang, dude, playing like that? Camping, my boy? Damn. That's crazy. Bro, I looped him around the map like 4 times. I could have escaped, but there's no point in that all the time. I could probably escape like 95% of my games. I chose not. I always choose not to. It's just my own fault. But it's the price you pay for being a team player, I guess. It's still fun. I'm not salty about last game. I don't. I mean, I understand he's gonna camp, try to get at least 1 kill. That's fine, but the dude almost slugged us all at the freaking beginning of the game. If it wasn't for me, we would have been slugged. I don't care though. I mean, I need to stop getting. I don't want to say salty, but I need to stop getting aggravated with certain games. Like I get aggravated with sometimes how depending on how the others play, but sometimes I need to learn just to forget about it and get on my next game. Cause right now I'm already in my next game. I should be forgetting about my last game, but doesn't seem to be. Doesn't seem to be the case sometimes when you get in your own head and you get aggravated. I mean, at this point, it is what it is, right? Or do I wait for that gen? You puke on this one? Yeah, it don't even matter now. I was gonna try to stay on. Okay, well. I've been having some problems with my mouse, my M1 and my M2, trying to give me issues. So when you hold down my M2, and if I have like a flashlight, my character just keeps like releasing the button, even though I'm holding it down, he keeps flashlighting, clicking it over and over. And it's got me teabagged and hitting the hook so many times because they think I'm being toxic and I'm not. My mouse is really getting old. I mean, it's like 8 years old. I need a new freaking mouse. So you're getting like worn out? Or my dog, he sheds a lot. Or she sheds a lot, and I have a cat. It's probably, I mean, because every time I like, blow inside, it gets better, like it works better. So I wonder if it's, maybe I get like an air can or something. One of them duster cans or whatever. That I use for when I build my PC. To clean it. That might help. Oh no. You're going around that way. Try that gen over here. Don't bring him over here. Where do you go? You go for save. Don't cleanse either. Are they cleansing? Because if they cleansing, I'm gonna have to cleanse. There's no point. I don't know. I heard the plague got reworked, kinda. I heard that not cleansing really doesn't do much anymore, because now she gets her like power quicker, or pretty quick. But I still don't. I still think it's a waste of time if that's the case. He's broken. No, I'm broken. Yeah, she's cleansing that thing, huh? She cleansed just to get back on the gym with me to get re-affected. Okay? Can't see her, I can't see her, I can't see her. Oh, somehow that worked. I got a window here. I should've just left. I knew she was gonna do that, dude. Ah! I should've got behind that wall. She's got some reach on that puke, bro. She got some reach on that thing. Nice, man. It's awesome. What a hit. She should play in the major leagues for that one. No! I can't live without you. Ah! Oh, she don't have her power now. Good play, good play, good play, good play. Run! Go to the shack! Ah! Go find the hatch. Go find hatch, baby. Go find hatch, baby girl. I will give up my life for you, baby. I haven't played against a plague in a freaking minute, brother. But this is a really good map to have her on, though. I'd rather play with her on this map, or like an outside map, than freaking inside, bro. Even though inside you got so many walls to play with, but it takes... You don't know what direction she's coming from a lot of times. What are the... And look, these two didn't do nothing, bro. Alright. Well, I guess it'd be like that, alright? I ain't gonna piss. I might play some guitar in a bit. Maybe play some guitar. My Spurs play tonight, right? Yeah, at 8:30 on Prime Video. Playing in Minnesota now. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. I am not a freaking Lakers fan at all. I can't stand LeBron James. I can't stand Lakers. Bro, they got freaking absolutely robbed by the refs last night. Oh my god, those refs were on something last night. Them refs got paid something, man. OKC, well, they were calling nothing against OKC. They were calling everything against Lakers. And I'm a Spurs fan, and I'm a New England Patriots fan. But I'm a sports fan, most importantly. I don't care if I can't stand you or stand your team or whatever. If I feel like you got robbed, you got robbed. But you know what? At this point, I believe everything now. I believe everything. After seeing all these refs and all these coaches and players get fired and get suspended or whatever for gambling, you know, for selling games for money or like something tying to them with gambling, where they get caught, you know, like faking an injury or whatever it is. At this point, I really feel like the refs are in some kind of situation with that. It gotta be, man. There's no way you miss blunt, easy calls like this. Dude grabbing people on the arm and stuff, wrapping their arm around you, and you don't call that? That's crazy to me. I'm telling you, man, I gamble. I mean, I get hotel rooms at casinos because I gamble at casinos a lot. And I sports gamble. I got the money to do it, right? The problem is, I don't know if I'm a sports gamble anymore. I really don't know. I don't feel like it's legit sometimes. I feel like it's rigged. You're telling me if I put money on LeBron James or whoever, let's say on a player, $2,000 about payout. I put $100, I get $2,000 for the payout. Well, let's just say that. LeBron James needs to score 30 points, 10 rebounds. He needs to score a triple-double, a 30-point triple-double, right? And then let's say he's in the little scheme of the gambling thing. And the bet with the higher up says, hey, we'll give you this much money if you don't play. If you fake an injury, don't play. That's not cool to everybody that's actually playing legit. That is the most ridiculous move you can do. We got an M1 hillbilly. Wow. That's not gonna work on me forever, I promise you that. You can enjoy your little chainsaw, because I promise it ain't gonna work very long. Come back. Matter of fact, let's come up here. Let me show you my wiener. Oh, the crap, the god pal's already gone. This is not good. I hate when the pallet's on this side. You're wasting so much time. If the pallet was on that side, I would have been okay. The pallet, I hate when the pallet's on that side. I mean, he's still wasting a lot of time on me. I don't think it's gonna matter though, but we got a gin out of it. So he's not that great. He doesn't use a chainsaw a whole lot. If I get him at that loop, the long loop over there across the hallway, I promise you, man, I put money on it right now. I'll give you $100. I'll give somebody a random $100 right now. He's not gonna catch me in that room. Whoever's watching right now, I'll give somebody $100 right now. If he catches me in that room, if he doesn't bring his chainsaw or even try to bring his chainsaw up in that room, he's not catching me. I'll give everybody $100 right now watching. I don't care. I'm that faithful in it. I don't care, bro. I am that confident in it, bro. People always tell me, man, Brian, you give out a lot of money to people. Well, It used to not always be like that. I get emotional when I think about how far I've came in my life. As I do have a full-time job, but I make money doing music. You know, I teach music, I teach guitar. I got my own little homemade studio. Or home studio that I'm in right now. It's got my guitars, my drums, my recording mixers, my software. It's got everything. I record a lot of stuff in here. And then I do some traveling and performing. So I just bought a boat last year, which I was very proud of buying a boat because this is my first big purchase. And I donate to charities a lot. I give money to homeless if I know they're homeless, and I really can tell they're homeless. Because we do have a lot of crackheads around here, which I don't just give them money because I don't know where it's going, but I will give them food. I will go to the gas station, give them food, something to drink, come back. Now, for the homeless people that are in need of a job, I get them a job. I find them and get them a job through resources. And then for the homeless people that, I hate to say this, have a drug addiction, they're going through some issues, I get them help they need. I get them hooked up with a friend of mine that's a counselor and with a friend of mine that does rehab for detox drug rehabilitation. So I try to help people out, man. Like, I'm not wealthy, like I'm not like super rich. I don't have Lamborghinis, nothing like that, but I got money, passively income coming in, so that helps. I just like to give back, man. I don't need to be living in no mansion. I don't need to have a Lamborghini. I don't care. I'm living comfortably enough. But, you know, I'm not rich where I probably should be giving money away or to charity. But I'm not going to be going out and buying no mansion. I don't care how rich I'll get. I'm never going to buy a mansion. It's just, I'm not going to be there. If I buy a mansion and I'm on the road playing music, I'm probably not going to ever be at my house. I'm probably ain't going to have time to be at my house much, right? I'm probably going to spend most of my time on the road, so why do I need a mansion? Which I already do travel a lot on the road as it is. But I've been doing a lot more recording than anything. I've been doing a lot more. I kind of took a break. Like, I haven't traveled. I knew he was catching up quick, bro. That was a decent chase. He lost two. Yeah, that's a good chase. But yeah, I mean, so I used to travel a lot and perform on the road, but I got so tired mentally. I mean, I have anxiety real bad, right? Signing autographs was my biggest thing that I hated to do at conferences and stuff that I played at, or like meet and greets, whatever. Playing on stage, I didn't have anxiety. I was at home. I was free. I was on the stage. I wasn't being crowded around. I wasn't being crowded around. You know what I mean? You're free on stage, right? But meet and greets and signing autographs gave me anxiety. Like sometimes the security guard would come and say, "Hey, we got some meet and greets to do after the show, whatever." And I would get all nerved up and my stomach would start turning. I love meeting new people, but I'm not really good with meeting new people at the same time. My anxiety went crazy. I can get up there and perform, you know, solos, and I'll get up there and do what I do best. That's where I'm home. Michael Jackson said it best. On stage was home to him. That's how I felt. I didn't feel no anxiety on stage, playing guitar in front of 60,000 people. As soon as I gotta meet 2 people for autographs, I'm panicking. Stop crawling, bro. How did it go through her body? I got in front of her. The plan was to hurry up and get in front of her so she could take her endurance hit. I swear I was in front of her. Or she was it. Yeah, I was in front of her. Wow, that's... wow, okay. Wow, GG's. I have no idea how that one worked out, but okay, it worked out, I guess. For him, I guess. Wait, he don't have no perks? Or is it glitch? Wait, what? What's going on? It's alright. I took an L for teammate. It's fine. I swear I got in front of her. I have no idea how he downed me. The plan was, I know that she has her little exhaustion, or not exhaustion, but her endurance to take an extra hit when she gets off the hook. So I was like, okay, if I can sneak in there and hurry up and start the unhook before he has time to react, by the time he reacts, I'm gonna have her off the hook before he can chainsaw. And then the plan was to hurry up and run in front of her. So, cause she's endurance, so she can take the hit and I can get out. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna sit here. I mean, I was pretty, you know, he's probably not the greatest killer in the world, but he had to do what he had to do to get his 2K, I guess. I mean, I didn't loop him as long as I wanted to loop him for, and I could have countered him different ways too. I could have had Dead Hard. If I would have had Dead Hard, I could have popped that really quickly and took an extra hit. There's many perks I could have taken an extra hit, so it is what it is. I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm not gonna call him names because there's many ways. People don't understand. Almost every killer in this game, there's a survivor has a perk to counter their ability, or to counter their perks. Like Bamboozle, we got Bada Bada Boom. That Bada Bada Boom perk from Dustin. That perk is great for Bamboozle players. Now you don't know who you're gonna be playing against to put that perk on, but almost like the bird lady, you could jump in a locker, get the birds off you. There's Dead Hard that can counter. Once again, it would have helped me. I would have escaped when his ability hit, you know, with chainsawing like that. And that's how I would have got hit back to back, like a Bubba. That would have been difficult to do, but there's almost every way to counter everything in this game. Flashlight, get Lightborn, Franklin's, right? You can counter almost every perk and every survivor and every killer in this game. Now you don't know who you're playing against until you can put the perk on. That's the freaking point, right? Just like having a medkit is pointless in my opinion with the Legion and a Plague. But how the hell am I gonna know that I'm gonna be playing against those killers, right? I think, and in healing in general is a waste of time against Legion. But people do it. But like I say, man, I don't really brag about money. I like people to know that I don't have money or to think I don't have money. Well, I get asked money for. I'm like an ATM. People always ask me for money, and I'll give it to you. But if I think you're using me, you're not getting it. You know what I mean? If you think you know I have money because I bought a boat last year, and then you're gonna try to use me, that's not how it works. I help people when I want to help people. I help homeless people because I know they need help. I give money to charity because, you know, these kids that are fighting cancer and fighting illness, I wish I could take places with them. You know what I mean? So I donate. I donate to charity. That's just what I like to do. all the money that I raise, most of the money that I make doing my, as you can see, I got a drum set back there I do recording on, and then I got my guitars, my pedal board, my amp, and then I record through that mixer right here. So this is my little home studio, and all the money that I raise or I make off these sessions and my gigs goes straight to charity a lot of times. Sometimes I do gigs, it'd be $4,000 a night, might be $5,000, they pay for all your food and stuff, and then I do a couple lessons and I make another $2,000 doing the lessons with the, whatever. I don't charge $2 for lessons. I'm saying for like the big lessons I do are like with all the students, right? I'm talking about combined, not per person. It's like 25 hours really what I charge. But pretty much all the money I make, a lot of times from that, goes to charity. I like helping people, especially kids, man. Sometimes I think people are misunderstood. I feel like I'm misunderstood. I've always felt like I was misunderstood. And I feel like Michael Jackson was misunderstood. I'm talking about him now because he loved to help kids and he loved people. And his movie's great, by the way. A new movie that came out. They're going to be coming out with a part 2 as well. I can't take a hit here early. That's unfortunate. Good play. Good play. I mean, we're moving around so quickly. My brain didn't register that he doubled back. I'm a little dizzy actually. We were hugging that tight as fuck. I don't think I've ever hugged a loop that tightly. I'm so dizzy, bro. It makes you feel like it goes so much faster when you hug stuff tightly. But like I was saying, I feel like Michael Jackson was misunderstood because he didn't have a childhood. He was kind of weird, I guess, in a little sense, like for today's society. But people don't understand, man. That dude was performing in front of millions and millions, like just hundreds of people at a young age, at the age of 5. He don't know what it was like to go out and play with friends. Plays a lot in your mental state. And he loved kids because he didn't get to have what the kids had that he loved to be around. That's why he made Neverland. So he could experience what it was like to be a kid and not have to worry about people pulling their hair out and stuff because he's Michael Jackson. Do I think he did what he was accused of? Absolutely not. There was no evidence for me to say that he did. McCoy Calkin said he didn't. A lot of other kids defended him. It's all about money, man. It's all about money. I guarantee you, if I got famous and rich, super rich, I guarantee you my name would be floating around somewhere, saying some girls coming out saying I did this, I did that to him. So it's all about what you have, man. It's all about for popularity and money. They ransacked his Neverland ranch, and they didn't find, and without him even being home, and they didn't find one thing to say that Michael Jackson did this. Now, O.J. Simpson, that's a whole different ball. I didn't think he did it. I always thought he didn't do it. But I think he just had a really good lawyer. If he doesn't quit, he must have quit. I don't know, man. At the end of the day, only God knows, and I'm not trying to get political, religious, or anything, but I'm just gonna say, you weren't there, I weren't there. Michael Jackson, those kids that were there, no. Their parents know. Those kids were peer pressured by their parents to do this for money. And they end up getting their money because Michael Jackson settled out because Michael Jackson is like me. He does not like conflict or didn't like conflict. He did that to make it go away because he was tired of being in court. He was tired of being on camera, and he was just tired of having to go to live in court. I would too. I'm not saying plead guilty, but here, take your money. This is what you want. Get out of my face, right? And you notice when they got their money, that's when things got quiet, you know? But now, even since he's dead, there's a thing called Leaving Neverland. A couple of his workers are accusing him now, that worked for him, of seeing him touch Macaulay Culkin, which Macaulay Culkin claims that it never happened. Now, I'm a big Home Alone guy. I love Home Alone, love Uncle Buck, love Macaulay Culkin. I believe him. I don't believe he would get abused as a child and be this happy in life, have 2 kids of his own, and, well, yeah, 2 kids I think now, married to a beautiful woman from the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. I don't remember her name. I don't think he'd be living a happy life if he got touched by Michael. I just don't see that happening. I'm a big Home Alone guy. I love Home Alone. I love Uncle Buck. I love Macaulay Culkin. And I'm going to believe him. Him and Michael Jackson, I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why I think him and Macaulay Culkin and Michael Jackson. I thought he was out of his power. I seen him slump the ground. Thought he was out. Now you come out, of course. That was a good chase, though. Decent chase. I'm over here talking, bro. I'm not locked in, but I'm having fun talking. So, I'm gonna tell you why Michael Jackson and Macaulay Culkin bonded so well. Why they were friends. A 30-year-old man was friends with a 9-year-old kid, 12-year-old kid, however old he was. It's because Macaulay Culkin at a young age, he didn't really want to act. He wanted to do nutcracker stuff, live performances. His dad peer pressured him into acting and burnt him out. He didn't really have a childhood either. He was doing movie after movie. He went from Uncle Buck straight to Home Alone the year after. From Home Alone, a year later, did Home Alone 2. A year or two later, he did Goodfellas. And he just got burnt out. And on top of that, he didn't have control of his money. His dad did. His dad wouldn't let him see one penny. He still, to this day, don't want nothing to do with his mom or dad. So him and Michael Jackson had a lot in common as far as, well, Michael Jackson's pathetic father and his father. Both of their fathers they worked for them at the time. They were his managers. So, GG's, man. I'm over here talking. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, so that's the story behind that. That's why they bonded so well. And I've been to Michael Jackson's house in Gary, Indiana, where he grew up at. I've been there. I got to meet a couple of his uncles. That was a dream come true. I showed up there because I'm originally from Michigan, but now I live down here in Louisiana, right? So I would drive to Chicago all the time, and he wasn't even that good. I'm just not locked in. I'm just talking. It is what it is. So we went to Chicago pretty often, and we ended up going down to Gary. Well, you gotta go past Gary, Indiana, to get to Chicago from Michigan. So we stopped by there, and there's some gentlemen working. I got pictures and everything, you know, on my Facebook and everything. There's some gentlemen out there. They named it the Michael Jackson Street, I think, or Michael Street or something, or the Jackson Street. And that's where he lived off, is Jackson Street. And there was a couple dudes out there working. And they're like, yeah, man, we're Michael Jackson's uncle. We're their uncle. We're, yeah, I was like, really? And, yeah, we're just doing some yard work, we're getting things ready for Michael Jackson's birthday party. And then they invited me to the birthday party where Prince was there, Michael Jackson's kids was there, Jermaine was there, who else was there? Oh, Paris, all the kids, Blanket. His mom was there, his dad was there at the time. His dad is dead now. All the brothers were there, and they did like some little show thingies in the street. They had a little stage set up. We had hot dogs, chicken. Dude, that was awesome, bro. But I don't know, man. It's just when people, I don't know, man. I just feel like when people get found out guilty of something, especially when there's no evidence there to say they did it, I don't know how people can say they did do it. You weren't there, I weren't there. Yeah, I could say, I'm only saying that he didn't do it because, first of all, I don't think he did. I just think he was a little bit weird because of his childhood, which is, everyone's a little bit weird. But there was just no evidence that, witnesses, people that said something, anyone can say anything. You know what's messed up, though? Here's what's messed up. If a girl was to say that I R-A-P-E her, or S-A her, without any proof, the cops would have threw my butt in jail. And I'd be sitting there with no proof that this happened. That's the messed up thing. That is the messed up thing. I no offense to females out there, but us men have it bad when it comes down to a sexual not so consent that y'all saying that we did or that could possibly happen. Because without any evidence, just you saying that, they're putting us in jail. I see it happen all the time. That is bogus. Because I'm telling you, man, I would resist. If I know my rights. I studied the law. You ain't about to arrest me with no evidence saying that if you don't have no probable or suspicions that I committed a crime, you're not arresting me, right? He say, she say, whoop your damn do. You know what I mean? Articulable suspicions of a crime, then I'll show you my ID. Then you can see who I am. No. It's not how it works. I'm not targeting females, I'm just saying, if that was the other way around, which I doubt it probably wouldn't, it's mostly men and women. It's not, a man is never gonna say, oh, a girl raped me, right? But men are naturally, by nature, a lot stronger than females, so I understand that. But if that would have been the other way around, I don't think, like the whole, Stephon Diggs, with his cook saying that he strangled her. And he was found not guilty a couple days ago. That's all for money. That's just all money, man. She's just trying to get payday. Trying to get paid. It's just, I'm telling you, man, it's just, the things that people do for money. Remember this. If money is where you find happiness, you'll always be poor. Remember that. Remember this. Money's not gonna show up in your coffin. So remember that when you're thinking about money. Yeah, money's gonna pay your bills. Money would do great things for you, but it's not gonna buy you happiness. Look at all the singers. Look at Robin Williams. Look at Linkin Park singer Jester or whatever his name was. All the money you can have in the world, and they're over here committing suicide. You know what I mean? It's because they got feelings and they got mental. They have mentality as well. They got a mental state as well. And if you're ever going through a crisis, call 988 and ask to speak to somebody. I think I have to say. I don't know if I have to say it or not. I don't want no one thinking to get the wrong impression or anything, or it's just like a little disclaimer. And also remember this, guys. I deal with anxiety and panic attacks. You don't have to call 988 just for a crisis of you wanting to harm others or harm yourself. If you're having a panic attack, anxiety attack, they will talk to you about that too. I've done it before. I have talked to a crisis line when I was having a severe panic attack. My heart rate went up to like 180, 190. And they were able to talk me out of it and ask me how my day went and all kind of stuff. So remember that it's not just for a very, very deep situation that you're thinking about doing something. So you can use it for anything. As far as your mental state, anxiety, panic attacks, you know? Doesn't have to necessarily mean that you're thinking about harming yourself. So remember that. If you're ever going through what I'm going through, anxiety, panic attacks, give them a call, man. They're awesome people. They know how to talk to you. And don't feel selfish or don't feel embarrassed to call them. It's what they're there for. They're gonna care for you a lot more than the police will, I promise you that. I don't know why you would call the police, but I know some people probably would call the police if they're going through, Because when I called the ambulance, when I was having a really bad panic attack one time, I called the ambulance. And it was a bad panic attack because I was having like extra beat with my heart. It's called PVCs. That's what I've been dealing with, but I didn't know it at the time. But it's completely harmless, but I didn't know that at the time. And they asked me all these questions on the phone. I'm like, just send the ambulance. Like, I could be having a heart attack. Like, you know what I mean? I didn't know what was going on. And then the operator's getting all, oh, I gotta transfer you to this, I gotta transfer you over here. I'm like, dude, I could be dying. I thought I was dying, you know what I mean? And they don't tell you. I found out from my friend. My friend told me, cause he's a paramedic, that when they find your address, even if you hang up, they're gonna send somebody out there to you. They're already en route. But the operators I talk to, they never tell you, hey, I need to ask you more questions, but we got help on the way. How am I supposed to know? I'm just getting mad that they're not asking me all these questions. I'm thinking they're delaying my response. But then the ambulance got out there, they hooked me up to EKG, rushed me to the hospital. Wasn't a heart attack, it was what we call PVCs, which is when your heart beats and then it has an extra beat, and then it feels like it pauses to get back on track and then it beats again. That's what I deal with, and it kind of sucks, it's scary. Especially when your heart feels like it stops. But they're harmless. It could be, caffeine can make it worse, nicotine, which I'm drinking coffee right now, which I cut back a lot. Stress. All my heart tests from my heart doctor came back good, so EKG, echoes, that's great. I'm blessed for that, because that would have been an issue. That would have been bad. But they can't cause you to have a heart attack. They can't cause you death. They can't damage your heart. They already did a CAT scan. My heart's in good state. I have a normal sized heart, but I just have skip beats and extra beats, and then when it does that extra beat, your heart's kind of like, it's not in this normal rhythm, so it has to pause. It feels like it pauses for a second, so it can get back on rhythm. Or it feels like it stops, so it pauses for like a half a second or a second, and then it beats again, so it can get that beat back on track. Your heart and your electrical system is actually very smart. I'm happy it knows how to pause. It's scary when it pauses like that. But if it didn't do that, your heart would be in a dangerous rhythm. Your heart would be in a bad rhythm from that extra beat, which would not be good. So your heart and your heart muscle and your electrical system for your heart is actually very smart. It knows, hey, we're out of rhythm. We need to pause real quick and skip a beat so we can get back on rhythm. So that's the good news. But it's just scary because sometimes my pauses, they feel longer than they feel like there's like 4 seconds I don't have a heartbeat. It's what it feels like. It's terrifying. I'm such a bot, dude. I ran into the freaking wall. I'm such a bot. I am such a bot, bro. My mouse is starting to mess up again. It kept double flashlighting him, and I wasn't trying to do that. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, he's tunneling? Nice. Sorry if I'm getting quiet. When I get quiet, I'm locked in. This guy's tunneling me. I'm kind of ticked off. Usually I hit that fastball. I don't know why the fastball ain't working. Dang, good play. I didn't see him double back. I didn't see him double back. Okay, bud. You got me. Good job. I'm just gonna kill myself. They can just go. Don't try to come down here. Please don't come get me. Just go, team. Go. Yeah, go. He hit me on the hook. I mean, I understand camping because at that point, because he's just trying to get a kill. I'm not mad at that, but why did you have to hit me on the hook? Why did you have to hit me on the hook, man? Ain't that deep, bro. You didn't have to hit me on the hook. You could have just camped me and left me alone. I got more points than you and I died? That's impressive. He hit me on the hook because I'm a TTV. That's why he hit me on the hook, isn't it? Someone messaged me. Who messaged me? I mean, I only thing I can think about, he hit me on the hook because he got worked. And chase. I'm not mad that he canned me. It is what it is. He had to get 1 kill. Whatever. But hit me on the hook? Wow. It's crazy. I didn't do nothing to you. Killers talk about survivors being toxic, but I don't even have to be toxic and I still get hit in the hook. It's a lose-lose situation for me. He's a PlayStation player, though. Oh crap! Me open up Prime Video, put that basketball game on, and then my Spurs come on at 8:30. It's the Knicks and 76ers. I can't believe freaking Detroit is beating the Cleveland Cavaliers 2-0 right now in their series. Watch main broadcast. Probably gonna be loud for a second until I turn the volume down. Oh, it ain't too loud. I'm gonna have the sound barely playing. I mean, I don't like being camped. I hate being face camped, tunneled, slugged, but in that situation, he was kind of getting destroyed, right? He finally caught me. He needed to get 1 kill. I'm not mad at that. Usually, even if I could have got out, if it had been my teammate, I would have went back, try to get my teammate. That's how I am, right? I could escape almost every game if I wanted to. I'd always go back to my teammates. I always try to do something to help my team. That's just how I am. But being camped, that's not really what I had a problem with. Dude hit me on the hook. That's what I got a problem with. Because I see it posted all the time on Facebook on these group pages. Oh, survivors are toxic. I'm tired of I'm tired of survivors sitting at the exit gate teabagging. But I don't even have to do any of that. I still get, disrespected by killers. So what are we really talking about here? It's a freaking Trickster. I can't stand Trickster, dude. I absolutely despise Trickster. He's so annoying. I struggle against freaking Trickster. He spams the freak out of knives. So difficult, man. I don't know how he almost saw me. My bad. I clicked the space before the skill check popped up. Look at that drum set. Looking nice. I want some guitars though. That's a bass guitar, isn't it? No, it's actually it's a regular guitar. That looks like a Strat. It's a Strat, I think. Stratocaster. It's not, definitely not Telecaster. It's a Strat. Yup, because it has the two pickups right there, the bridge, and then the body. I can tell by the body, it looks like a Strat to me. How the hell was he hitting that? I need some tobacco. I need some dip. I need some dip. What rhyme with dip? Dick. I need some dick. I need some dip. I'm just kidding. Every time I tell people I need dip, they're like, what? You need what? Scared the shit out of me. There goes the girls, man. Hitting my inbox up again. I don't even know where these girls come from. I don't even know who you are, but you're cute. Girl, cute as hell. I ain't gonna lie. You could chill in my inbox anytime you want. Matter of fact, you can add me. Matter of fact, I'm gonna add her. Kinda cute. You look like you have a big dick. Where do I find these freaks at, dude? I can never find a girl that wants to date me or a relationship or love on me. They just wanna fuck. I mean, she's not wrong, but we're not gonna get into that. This ain't a porn site, right? Just kidding. I don't know though, man. These girls, I always attract some freaks. That's not a bad thing though. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. And I attract a lot of like wives too, like couples. Like, hey man, I need someone to bang my wife. I'm like, dang, bro. Like, it's crazy. I get all the freaks, man. I can't find a girl that be like, hey, like, that wants to settle down and have a relationship, man. I just find the freaks. That's fine. I'll stay single and keep getting some, you know, keep getting me some. That's fine. Not mad at it. No, I'm not mad at it. You know, no strings attached type thing. I ain't gotta worry about no headache of relationship or commitment. I can just get someone I want. Hell yeah, sign me up. That's most of the girls I get. Sometimes when I get the hotel, when I go to the hotel room, when I book, when I get free hotel rooms at the casino, I'll invite a couple girls up there, or I meet either that, or I meet a couple girls down in the lobby at the restaurants at the casino, and then we go right back up to the fun. Cause I'm a freaking freak. I'm a freak. It is what it is. It ain't like I'm cheating. I'm single, bro. Long as I be safe, I don't care. I'll wrap that thing 5 times. Dude, that's why I hate Trickster. He's so annoying. We're all over here. You know what, though? I give up on love. I used to not, like, I've always wanted to settle down. I stopped for a longer time. I stopped having sex and doing freaky stuff. I wanted to settle down, but every time I think I'm settling down with a girl, it gets. Well, I'm not looking for a relationship right now. I just want. I just want to f you. You know, you're hot and everything, and I'm not complaining, but they always want to. They just want to like, just have their way with me, I guess. I'm not complaining, man. I ain't gonna complain having a hot girl sit on me. Hell no. Hell no, cause I'm a freak of nature. Especially when you can grab those cheeks. Just kidding. I need to calm down. This ain't a porn site. I need to calm down. I'm just hyper right now. Go back over here. Oh no, Daddy. We are in trouble. You're my poppy. You're my poppy. I love you, Daddy. Now watch, this guy is not gonna touch another gen. He's gonna wait for me to die so he can have hats. How much wanna bet? There's no way you can hit that window. That window's so high up. There's no, I didn't think I was gonna be able to hit that window. He's so annoyed! My mouse is messing up again, dude. I was not trying to double flashlight him. He's gonna be mad. I think I need to get an air compressor or something that I can clean out my mouse. I think it's dirty. I was not trying to double flashlight him. I think he has light-borne anyways. Where's his teammate at? I might as well just try to get off the hook. He's not even trying to. Teammate's not trying to do anything. Look at my flashlight. It's all broken in my hand. See, now my flashlight's working now. See? Now it's trying to mess up again. But if I do this, it starts working again. I think it's dirty. Yeah, I think it's dirty. I think there's some dirt or some dog hair in there. Look at my points compared to them. Starstruck, Lightborn, yeah, Lightborn. Yeah, my mouse has been giving me problems. I'm not trying to be toxic and flashlight them over and over. My mouse is doing that. I'm holding down my button. I ain't letting go of it. But every time I blow and it gets better, so I really think I need to get a can and like deep clean it or something. I think there might be dog hair in there. My dog sheds so much. That's why a lot of times I don't want to deal with the flashlight because I don't want them to think I'm being toxic. A lot of times I just run like, you know, a firecracker or something where I can just throw it once and be done with it. Or run one of these. Cause my M1's been acting problems too, but not as bad as my M2. My mouse wheel don't even really work anymore. Worst comes to worst, I can make my M2 action to my mouse button too if I need to. Cause I got my sprint to my button 1. I don't sprint with shift anymore. Cause I got big freaking hands and big fingers. It's just hard. It hurts holding down shift. I got those music hands. From my pinky to my thumb. I want to say it's like in diameter. I want to say it's probably like close to 10 inches maybe. How did I get grabbed? Hope everyone has a safe weekend. Don't drink and drive. And I hope everyone has a great Memorial weekend coming up at the end of the month. I'm going camping. Once again, don't drink and drive, please. Alright, now I mean to do that. Whatever. That's whatever. Don't drink and drive. Be safe Memorial weekend. Don't be stupid. It's less than like 3 weeks away. One thing I can't stand is someone that drinks and drive. Not only are you putting your life in danger, but you're putting innocent family lives in danger, and that I don't respect. There is just no excuse to drink and drive. I don't care if you don't want to pay an Uber or not. Ubers are there for a reason. If I'm going to a party, which I don't even go out and party. If I drove there, I'm not drinking. If I don't have a ride, I'm not drinking. Surge? I should have put out that car. He doesn't like the big pallets. That's not gonna work on good loose, bud. I promise you that. That's not gonna work at the shack. He's not even trying to stop. I'll take a hit here. I'm gonna try to make it the shack. I hate this gen. That's fine. That's fine. I don't know why he don't stalk though. He's really not playing the power how he should. I mean, it's it's working out for him, but have we done this, Jen? He's gonna have no one. No way out. Hmm. I understand that they have gay pride flags and stuff in here, but they need to have a straight one too. Might as well. It's only fair. My team's getting absolute wrecked. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. What are y'all doing? Oh man. Why are they trading? What are they doing? Well, that was a quick one for him. Well, the game's over. Oh my god. Game's over. Nice. And he wants to crawl instead of getting himself. And GG's. Have fun, guys. Dude, I don't understand how people can be that bad. I just don't understand. They did it to themselves. Going down against a bad killer is really embarrassing. For them. He wasn't even all that good. He wasn't even that great. Okay. Probably stayed alive longer than they did altogether. It's sad. I don't understand why people slug though. I mean, they can't. There's no way they're happy with the amount of blood points they're getting. There's just no way. Absolutely no way. I can see slugging at the end of a match, the end game. But slugging at the start of a match? I'm not a Legion. I'm about to absolutely wreck this Legion. Oh my god, he didn't freaking mend? That's so freaking funny, bro. What lobby am I in? Holy shit. And watch, they're gonna try to heal too. They're gonna heal each other. It's just pointless. Watch when they get done with that gen. Watch watch next to their name. It's so pointless to heal against the Legion. Watch. 3, 2, 1. Heal now. Oh, he didn't heal. Oh, she's already. Oh, they're already healed. No, he's not though. Probably because he's getting chased now. Search. Good play. He ran it. He ran that properly. I was thought about going to that loot. I should went to that pallet. I need to figure out how he plays. That's funny. Fuck! I didn't know he was at the window.
any superpowers around here?
Oh, it's a female, isn't it? Is it a female? Oh man. I dodged that, bro. Come on, man. What the fuck? This guy cheating? What was that? What was that, dude?
7 minutes is all I can spare to play with. Just start.
I don't know what that glide was. That was weird. Freak!
I expected more from.
This guy is kind of sus with his power, bro. This dude's hitting everything. He's gliding, moonwalking. I hate Wesker though, man, cause like it's so hard to dodge, man, cause it just like sticks to you. It's like auto aim assist, auto aimbot. That's what it is. Come on, button. He's got the, of course, every perk that every killer has. Dead Man Switch, Pain Res, and Surge. See what I mean? I'm not even in front of him, dude. It's so annoying. I wasn't even nowhere in front of his camera. That's the shit that aggravates me, man. It just automatically brought my character back in front of him. What is he doing? What's he doing? They trying to put me in the back of the truck? GG's. Whoa. Ah. No, don't leave. I wanted to say I love you. Have me. I love you so much. Uh, they're not gonna add me back. Alright. I can love again. What we got here? I forgot Paul George still plays for 76ers. Alright, here, if the killer comes, we gotta hit that window. A lot of people jump off, they panic, they jump off down there. The play is that window. The trapper. Oh no, he knows what he's doing, I think. He's gonna go to Shack too, ain't he? How the hell did that... You know what I noticed? Even if the trap is close, like right on the window, and you clear it, you still get in it. I don't think he put the trap. There's no way he put the trap that far out. Ain't no way. It suctioned me to the trap, or it suctioned the trap. It moved the trap and got me. That's what happened. I didn't see it. I'm a bot. The dude traps all the good spots. I hate Trapper. He's weak, but he's so fucking annoying. She got Devour Hope? No, bro! What a bot! Oh, he's got the add-on, bro. Oh, GG's. This dude got all the perks, don't he? And now he's gonna slug. Devour Hope. The perk that carries killers, apparently. He's got all the best add-ons. He's got the add-on that freaking... He's got Devour Hope, the add-on that the traps reset, and I think he got the one that puts you in a dying state when you get into it. That's crazy. He knows you're in the basement. There's no way he don't hear you. Oh, you're dead. How do you know you're down there? Was you running? I don't know. Oh, now he thinks he's good. Yeah, bud. Yeah, carry but devour hope. I don't ever. The killer doesn't ever let me go. I'm always the one getting killed. I don't know. I couldn't. I couldn't relate. Oh man. These killers love my dick, don't they? Watch me go to the basement too. Never fails. Mm. How do you know? Not raining anymore, at least. I can't take his heart anymore. Back's hurting like a motherfucker. I get a slow fall from that? Alright, time to go watch some basketball, get some food. I had fun though. Peace out.